I'm going to use the beta as an opportunity to read all the quests. Yeah, that's exactly what I would recommend everybody does. Then on release, you can speed level and enjoy the game. I know it won't be a popular opinion, but I really like that you were conflicted and maybe couldn't even get everything you needed. Yeah, no, that's how talent should be, to be fair, so definitely good that it's like that.
Beware.
It's still so messed up. I think they should just go away with some in general and make them a spell like Blood Boil. That's people keep saying that, but like you got to remember you need to level too. Okay, we're just not gonna kick that. We don't have a kick for it, I guess. There has to be some leveling talents, basically, you know. Every tree has stuff like that. Did you know you can get under the little dome on this dungeon? I've heard that, yeah. I don't know how to do it or what you do with it, but I have heard. There's no reason to speed level on release. We have Return of Heroic Week. I mean, there's obviously reason. If you want to level fast, that's a good reason. I don't think anybody speed levels because they're thinking like, if I don't, I'm gonna not be ready for the mythic raids, right? I think I've narrowed down when I'm starting the War Within to 2 classes. Oh, really? Yeah, I definitely have. I've definitely narrowed it down to 2 classes. Blood Death K and B Death Knight. Trying to stay ahead of the curve is really fun. Oh, yeah. That's not something I normally worry about, but... What's that guy doing? Oh, wow, that's terrible. Not only interrupted incorrectly, but I almost got one shot by that. Windwalker or Rep for me right now. Gotcha. Brand Flags, long time to see how you been. Man, I keep missing that. Wow, okay, that's twice I missed that kick. A little rusty after golf. And we don't have a kick again because that guy's off fucking doing whatever he wants to do. A lot of deaths to one spell. I have Mirror Run down to a monk who is windy or one who walks a lot. Tough choice. Or narrowed down is what you said. Not Mirror Run, but... Solo cage thing? Yeah, but we don't need him to do that. Like, that wasn't communicated, so... Him opening those cages does not help us. 2 charge Hearthstone instead of 10% rep. That's an interesting change for leveling, right? Obviously the rep, yeah, that one, that just can't stay in the game. Stuff like that is why I was not an advocate for account-wide stuff. Because it's clearly going to always be easier to do something on a character that you might not actually want to do it on just to get it for your account.
Beware.
You've got the new trees on the brain, and I cannot blame you. Yeah, it just looked like Marrowrun when I read it really quick there. That seemed like a lot of class changes coming, though. I'm surprised. I didn't really think there would be a lot of class changes. I will Brewmaster main for sure. Getting into groups take priority. Oh, yeah. Still have Purgatory if we die here. It's not the end of the world. We got the Purgs. Open with some Icebound Fortitude. I see you have damage done and healing done in your details. Do you sometimes take a look at other information? Yeah. Especially if people ask me to. Okay, we kicked it. The Warlock's doing his part, although he died there. I guess we could skip out. Like, we'll do this pull and then that'll be it. But I don't really know what we pull outside of that. Those are 5 mobs that we're not going to end up fighting. This is definitely a low kicks comp. Yeah, this is a tough comp, but I don't think there's that many kicks in here, luckily, so. We missed those 2, and those were very, very punishing, but... I mean, 9 deaths is not great, but hopefully that's going to be the end of it. It's mainly the first part that's kick heavy. Yep. We're pretty good now, I think. It's one of those things, like, as the week goes on, I like it less and less. In the beginning of the week, you're like, oh my god, thank god, it's easy to fix. And then at the end, it's like, oh man, this is getting annoying now. Nice to see the healer doing some damage. Yep, he's a viewer. He knows. He knows. That's a very good split, though. 3 minutes to that. Well, that's because we skipped the whole pack. I don't know what's going to happen count-wise. Might need to get a little bit more in this area down here. Get totem killed nice and quick. Possibly getting hammered as well. Good to see. This will be up. So we should be able to pull really big out of this. My boots are breaking for some reason. The mount up after this. Yak, 644. Wow, that's a lot. That number goes up every season, I guess. You're last. Good choice. Got that kick at the last second. First thing's getting a little out of control. I think I am in a guild. I don't pay it myself, I don't think. I don't actually know. I don't really pay attention. Well, that pull went really well. Oh, the other's dead. What? That's really bad. How the fuck did that happen? So we got a battle res, I guess. Go free umbilicus into real umbilicus. Still got cheat deaths, man. It's going good here so far. Totem cast went off, yeah. Oh. Didn't even see that fella. Yeah, bursting too, honestly, was probably a real big issue there. Crash going very well though. Damage is super high. The Warlock's like literally carrying this group. Cheat death there. That's not what I expected to use it on. It might be the best back piece I've seen. Oh, it's amazing, right? Definitely one of the coolest items in the game. Does anybody ever actually do anything to that totem? Yes. Do we need a drink here, or are we good? Ideally, you focus Rod Slinger rather than the Oak. Oh, yeah. So you're saying I should resume trying to kill the totem, correct? If it doesn't die, it's gonna get, you're gonna take tons of damage.
Beware.
And I don't think you can AoE it. Maybe though.
Beware.
Haven't targeted that totem like ever. Oh, so you can't AoE it? The lock is pumping. I know he's actually like straight up carrying this. $32, $36 as well. So.
Beware.
I just don't think it matters. Oh yeah, no, but I mean the casts are getting off, right? Maybe it doesn't matter as much as I thought, though. I don't know.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
I hope they keep letting you use professions in dungeons. Yeah, it's a cool concept. As long as it's not like super imbalanced when you don't have one.
Beware.
I think the Court of Stars ones were a little too powerful at times, but I liked how there was one for every single profession in there too. That was also cool.
Beware.
It was like a very brisk split there. I'm just glad it'll be likely a very long time before we have to go back to Court of Stars. Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites ever, so I'll miss it. Second person get picked too. I know, but it gave me some well-documented issues. And those issues you've overcome. You're a better player for it. And we had some of the funniest keys of the season come out of that dungeon, so... Going back to the War Within makes me realize I need my Maze Solver add-on again. Yeah, that should be a week order. People will make that a commonplace again. You don't have to worry about that. AD was definitely the funniest key. AD truly was, yeah. But Court was like the season 1 AD. It wasn't as bad because it wasn't as funny bosses, but the fact that like people would just like have Pats walk into them like 3 different directions constantly, and people would like that guy who pulled like 3 mini bosses instead of only 2 is like that kind of shit. It just cracks me up. Boss. Mini. Yeah, that was, you remember that, right, dude? How funny. That's one of the funniest things of the whole expansion. That's up there. Which BFA dungeons are coming back? I know it was an unpopular one. It was Siege of Borealis and that. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just Siege. People keep saying King's Rest, and I wanted to say that out loud, but I'm like, wait, no, King's Rest is not coming back. Happy for Necrotic Wake to come back. Love that dungeon. Yeah, we'll see how that one plays. Burst the Fury Warrior, though. Welcome. New name there. Yes, Necrotic Wake was obviously awesome at the time, but I imagine it's going to be very different tuning-wise. But you never know, maybe not. I keep saying King's Rest, and I have no idea why I have that in my head. Yeah, I'm not alone in that then, I guess. This thing in my head that King's Rest is coming back, but it's not. Siege wasn't so bad. It was very, very, very bad, but it was mostly because of the fixes, and I don't think, like the big one, like bolstering and stuff, like I don't know. We'll see what happens. A lot of small mobs in that dungeon bolstered. It's kind of like Everbloom in that way. I think the last time we talked about it, somebody asked why King's Rest was so hated. Yeah, we talked about that just on Wednesday, I believe. Motherload will be back for season 2. Don't ask how I know. Uh-oh. Because that would be awesome. That's the guy I want to hear it from, too. That's awesome. Yeah, Motherload's definitely top one. One of one that's not in the game at this point. Court of Stars was number 1 before that, but... Will the spotter cannon abuse still be in? Yeah, probably. That's what I'm saying. That's why that dungeon was not fun. Drops an awesome mount that I'm still farming for. King's Rest. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I just like randomly got that mount the other day. You remember that? I don't even remember why I was in there. Court returning didn't feel as good as it was in Legion. No, I thought it was great. Everything I could have wanted. If it is, it will be lessened since that was really only super abused during bolstering and old raging. That's true, old raging, I forgot about that. If they just make the small mobs not bolster, that also solves that problem. Didn't we do a 2-person guide on Motherload way back in the day? No, that was Junkyard and Mechagon, the Mechagon ones. You think we'll see any of the ICC dungeons? God, hope not. I really hope not. There's only one that even remotely indicates that'd be interesting to me, and even that one I don't think would be very good. The spotters don't do friendly fire anymore? Oh, really? Did they change that during BFA or something? Halls of Reflection, that would be the absolute worst Mythic Plus they could ever do. Hopefully they won't do that one. They would need to practically redesign ICC. Yeah, I mean, they could do it like they kind of did it with MOP. And I wouldn't say they really did a great job with Vortex Pinnacle, but they did try. So they could do it. Halls of Reflection, but Pit of Sauron. Pit of Sauron starts out excellent. That's one that is always on the forefront. But after that, it's not. Unfortunately, the rest of the second half of that dungeon is going to be awful. Which U.S. realms are English-speaking in NA region? You can see by going to the realm list. It should show you the different subsections. Which have the nicest people? I have no idea. I've never even thought about that kind of content. I don't know that realms have any type of high amount of nice players, but maybe. Probably like RP realms. They have before with Tot and Jade Temple. Yeah, Jade Temple they did a good job with. Tot, I would not say they did a good job. They didn't really change anything in there. The only dungeon I can think of from pre-Legion would be good for Mythic Plus, Lost City of Tolvir. That's the #1 that I always go back to. That would be the best one out of all Wrath, Legion, Mob, etc. Not Legion, I mean Wrath, Cat, etc.
Reclaim everything. I will wither this world.
Beware.
Seems relatively unanimous. Everybody agrees that one would be a good one.
Beware.
Would work well when they bring back Zul'Farrak. Huh. Nah, that one I don't see, but maybe. Not sure where we're at in terms of count here. Let's bring back Magister's Terrace. Upper Blackrock Spire? Oh, that one definitely not coming back. They would have to break that into like 3 separate dungeons.
Beware.
I think it would be cool if they repurposed old raids. That would be really cool. We've been talking about that a long time now. Will the totem die with Og? Eh, it's tyrannical. Or not tyrannical, so let's hope so. Would be cool, except Metro would exploit it. What do you mean? Oh, Zul'Gurub. I get you. Funny. First totem gone off.
Beware.
Gotta get my 1 in per week. It really feels like it's that frequent, yeah. 100% certain we'll see Scarlet Monastery in some form. Oh, really? Another one gone off, so yeah, we're fucked. Gonna wipe here. You really just can't bring Og to this dungeon. This is such a bad... This is like a hard counter. Third one. Boom. Every single one goes off.
Beware.
War Shack with somebody, welcome. Love Brackenhide Hollow. It's a good dungeon. I like it too. We got that one. I'm gonna have to save like every small amount of offense I have for it, I guess. That one's not even close to getting off. Or did. Is he dying in time? This one I'll have the legendary 4. Give the healer some work. Yep. Legendary not enough. Wow, that was still very close. Dude's an absolute beast. Yep, he's a viewer. He's a very good player. Looks like we might actually be tight on time here, though. So we need a whole nother pack. Might even need both of these area pulls over here. Cardo, what's up, buddy? Welcome. They change what happens when the totem gets off? No, it's just, I guess, easier to heal on fortified than it would be on your in your memory. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of tight here, I feel like. Raining the chaos bolts in really helps. Dev is really good at killing totems too. Yeah, they're like the best at it, right? Oops. The boss would be dead, honestly. That's my bad. Yeah, the damage stacks too, yeah. It's gonna be very tight.
I will claim your withered bones, your homes, everything.
So I don't know that this is enough.
Beware.
That they removed the damage reduction? Season 1? Oh, Season 2 you mean? Maybe, I don't know. Don't think so. Somebody pulled it. I think we needed it. What trinkets are you running? The Cheat Death and the Alchemy trinket. Good afternoon, Bird. Welcome back. Just enough, barely. All right. About a minute left, so that's very, very good. Cool.